we have learned to multiply a fraction. Now we will learn how to divide a fraction. But the question is, why do you need to divide a fraction? So where do we come across with such scenario? Let us take an example. Say you have a chocolate. You have a chocolate bar. Your mother strictly told you to eat only half of it. So you take half of it and other half you keep it inside a fridge. Now suddenly what happens is 5 of your friends come in. Now what will you do now? Obviously you will share this chocolate equally with your friend. So half of this chocolate is with you, this half inside a fridge, that is not with you. Now this half you have to share with your friends. Now 5 of your friends and you yourself. So how many? 6. So this chocolate needs to be divided in 6 equal parts. That means half divided by 6. Okay. Now what it would signify? The result you will get on division signifies how much fraction of the chocolate each of them will get. That means what part of whole of the chocolate each one of you get. So the question is, how do we divide? That is what we are planning to learn here. Say this is a fraction and this is a whole number. Now here our challenge is, how do we divide a fraction by a whole number? Before that, let us quickly recap what we see. What we have learned in division of whole number. Whenever we divide a whole number by a whole number, say 6 divided by 2. 6 is a whole number, 2 is a whole number. Okay. When I divide, what I can write? 6 by 2. Okay. So, if again it can be written as 6 into 1 by 2. Okay. Now, if this is division, if you write like a long division, you write, what you will get? Now 2 is your divisor, this 6 is your dividend, and this 3 is quotient, and this balance is, here balance is 0, but if you get any balance, that is remainder. That you have already learned in your junior classes. Okay. So it is your divisor and this is your, this is your dividend and this is your divisor. Here when we are dividing a fraction, this divisor plays an important role. This can be also written as 1 by 2 into 1 by 6. If you compare with this, dividend will remain same, but here the divisor you have just reverse it. Okay, its denominator was 1, that has come into numerator, and this has go down to denominator. So same here, I can write by reversing it, that is 1 by 6. Now it is a multiplication only, and you have all learned how to multiply two fraction. That means numerator into numerator and denominator into denominator. Okay, so we can say each of your friend will get 1 by 12 part of the original chocolate. 1/12 part of that original chocolate each one of your friend will get. So for division of fraction, you have to just remember that reverse this divisor. That means turn the divisor upside down. Upside down. That means denominator will become numerator, and you change numerator into denominator. Now how this 6 and 1 by 6 are related? Okay, what is the relation between this 6 and 1 by 6? Now that I will talk about, it is the reciprocal of a fraction. It is reciprocal of a fraction. So what do you mean by reciprocal? It means reciprocal of a number is the one which when multiplied by the number gives 1. That means if you multiply a number, say 5, and by its reciprocal I should get 1. The product should be 1. Now let us take some example. Say 4. 4, you have to multiply a number with 4, so that product should be 1. Is there any number when you multiply this 4 by that number you will get 1? Yes, of course, that is 1 by 4. If we multiply 4 by 1 by 4, you will get 1. So we can say 4 and 1 by 4. 4 and 1 by 4 are reciprocal to each other. Take another example, say 5 by 7. Its reciprocal will be 7 by 5, and when you multiply both, you will get 5 into 7 by 7 into 5, that is 35 by 35. That means 1. So 5 by 7 and 7 by 5, they are reciprocal to each other. Okay, so you remember reciprocal is reverse of a fraction. Okay, thank you.